Hey guys, and welcome back to EU4 The Religious Wars, and it is episode 30, and I thought it might be time to check the statistics again. And let's start actually with the country statistics. Let's go over development. So most development right now is surprisingly the Catholics and not the Reformed anymore. So Reformed are still a good second place, and these two nations are the best. Now you could say it's trade, and it probably is, because look at their income. They by far the richest countries, by far the most development. So these guys just totally nailed it with their end nodes. So yeah, that was a huge bonus. I didn't really think about it. I didn't really care about it at the beginning because there was not that much I could do about trade in the first place. But yeah, so that's very interesting to see. But yeah, basically, as I said earlier, I only wanted to set the religions in kind of a historical place, a historical location. So that was all the point, but apparently that worked out good for the Catholics and Reformed. Now next up is the Zoroastrians actually, and then we have the Totemist and Nahuatl. So we have a lot of pagans actually. So very cool. And then next ones are the Orthodox and the Coptic. Okay, and then all the Eastern religion comes. So yeah, Zoroastrians are actually very good, very high up there, because they have just taken so much provinces from obviously the Shia. They've taken basically all of the Shia heartland. They've taken a little bit of the Sikh provinces, taken tons of provinces from Vajrayani and the Tengri, and obviously they colonized as well. But yeah, let's also go over, obviously, income we've seen here. So that's not really anything new. Reformed have more than the Catholics. Then we have the Norse, who also get tons of money from trade, and the Totemists, who also get as much gold from trade as North, which is quite surprising, actually. Now, Nahuatl don't make that much from trade. Theravada should also be making a lot of money from trade. Yes, 80 gold. But other than that, they're not really making anything else that useful. Okay, let's check out the armies. Biggest army right now is the Catholic Empire, followed by the Norse, and these two guys are allied. And the next one is the Reformed Empire, but they could easily get crushed. I don't know, I don't want to pause it. They could easily get crushed by this alliance, and I hope actually to see this, because I want the Norse, I want the Totemists to take over all of Nova Hollandia. That would just be awesome to see this. But yeah, and in terms of navy, no really change over there. We still have the Norse Empire with the most ships, followed by Reformed and Catholics, and then we also have Orthodox, but simply because they have such a huge galley fleet, only rivaled by the Norse Empire really. So they have the two galley fleets. Don't really have much heavies. In terms of heavies, actually most ships is the Catholic Empire. Okay. They also have a lot of transports. Who else has heavy ships? Theravada. The Shinto don't really have any heavies. That's so surprising. They had way more heavies in the beginning of the game. That is really odd. But yeah, let's check out the wars now while we're at it. The Catholic Reformed Imperialist War. Wow! The Catholics, Norse, Ibadi, Theravada against Reformed, Coptic, and Nahuatl. Now, that is a nice war. Very cool. So let's actually check that out. So the Reformed are completely going to lose in Europe. That's for sure. They have the Coptics who help them out. The Coptics are probably going to be able to take care of everybody. Theravada, however, yeah. So they lost in the Pacific area and basically Asia, because there's not really any combatants in Asia except for the Theravada. They've probably lost Africa as well. Maybe the Coptics can beat back Ibadi, but I don't know. They definitely lost Europe. However, they, I guess, won North America. But yeah, all in all, the war is probably gonna be a loss. And the Hindu and Sikh are still taking care of Shia. They've already occupied of these provinces. Probably Sikh is just gonna annex all of this. Would make sense. Someone please also colonize this one province. It's ridiculous that nobody has done it yet. But yeah, so we see the Ibadi fighting back against the Coptics. Although they have attacked the mountains, which is stupid. But yeah, they overwhelmed them with so many troops. So yeah. So there goes that. But the Catholics are already rushing in with 52,000 men that they have stationed right here. So that could actually hurt them quite a lot. But yeah, as I said, Africa probably lost simply because of the presence of the Catholics. They are fighting over here, already pushing into Reformed territory. And then we have North. Now, probably the North are gonna get all of their cores back. At least I could imagine that. And I think the Reformed will be able to defend the British Isles, or the Reformed Isles now. But their Heartland, that's definitely gonna get wrecked. Yeah, they're gonna get entirely wrecked. Poor guys. So yeah, that's one of the biggest wars we have seen so far, with so many, well, people participating. There's 4 colonies participating. No, actually 4 colonies on one side, 2 on the other. So there's that. Now, poor Totemists, because if this war would have been declared earlier, I think the Totemists could have won in the New World. I mean, they were pushing back the Nahuatl, and if the Reformed would not have come, they would have won. So that's really a shame. I would have loved to see them take over all of Nova Hollandia, but oh well. Now the Theravadas are going nuts over here, sieging everything down, as well as who's this? California? No, it's Alaska. But California is probably already in this. Yeah, California, Alaska over here, as well as the Theravada. So they're taking care of this. Hopefully they're not going to take any provinces, because that would look terrible. Yeah, Haiti is reduced to, well, Haiti, basically. The Bahamas, Turks and Caicos, and whatever the rebels spawned again. And surprisingly, these 2 provinces that are so easily accessible have spawned, but Curacao has not been spawned, or has not been retaken by Haiti. That's just so odd. Oh well, but Animists at least have cores here, so they're gonna easily take it back. And next war, they're probably also gonna take Neuquoland, known as Trinidad. But yeah, did they win their war with the Inti? That's something I would like to check out. If we... Jesus. Alright, I think we're gonna have to go slower, because I don't think the PC can handle it. Oh my god. Alright, so, they lost cores, but they could have been an earlier war, I don't know. I think the Animists lost. Yeah, pretty sure. Don't know it exactly, but I'm pretty sure. And, the Shia have pretender rebels, but it seems like nobody is actually getting these troops over there. Okay. Nobody wants to finish them off, surprisingly. So the Coptics have 45,000, 47,000, 33. They could take care of the Catholics here. But probably not gonna do that. Alright, let's check out if we have any other cool wars. Nope, it's still just these 2 wars going on. Alright. Now this war is pretty straightforward. I wonder when they will peace out. Do you have any claims? No. You have a claim on your ally though. Okay. Coptics are unsieging their stuff. Apparently the Shamanists have not gotten these 2 provinces. Oh, this is gold. Sierra Leone is... Oh no, it's copper. Alright, never mind. And slaves. Okay. Yeah, the game is not running as quickly as I hoped, which is a shame, really. Okay. Are you at war? No. Because the Theravada have completely annihilated Nova Hollandia's armies, so now they're just sieging them down. They even took this one province here that's so useless, but they took it nonetheless. Is this still being colonized here? Ah. So yeah, Nahuatl are not really colonizing, but the Totemists are at least. So that's good for them. Still, this war going very slow. So let's see what's going on here actually, because that's probably where the battles go. Yeah, so the Norse Empire is rushing in from the south. The Catholics rushing from the... they rushing from the north. And the Catholics rushing from the south. And it looks like... Yeah. The Reformed have lost their navy. And now all of their troops are just standing over here. 100,000... 120,000... 220,000 men are trapped in the island. In the British Reformed Islands. That's so cool. So they can't even use their entire army. That's oh my god. They have 13,000 men defending their entire homeland. Wow, and they have no navy left. It's such a big navy. But it no longer is. Yeah, the Reformed have been wiped off the navy list. Where's their ships? Wow, if only they would have done this earlier. Poor Totemists. They would have so benefited from this because they were kicking Nahuatl ass. But, yeah, that's so unfortunate for them. It seems like they have recovered. They have another 140,000 men again, so that's good for them, I guess. Poor guys. They took the brunt of this war, and they got nothing out of this. And now the Catholics and North rush in and take all the good stuff. Yeah, they're only at 6% though, and I can't even see why. That's a shame. And the Hindus have pieced out of the Shia-Sikh war. Okay. Ibadis are staying in this. The Coptics, why are you having... sometimes I don't understand the AI. He has 52,000 men. He could destroy these guys, but instead he's just standing here taking attrition. Like a dumbass. Same with this... Okay, no, this guy's at least moving. And he probably just fought. So that at least makes some sense. But yeah, why the fuck are you just standing around? It is actually bugging me because they could do so much better. They could do so many more things. They're just refusing to do it. Yeah, the Catholics are not winning that well because they still don't have the capital. Which, I mean, I guess that is why they're losing. I'm guessing it's because they don't have the capital. And it takes ages to siege these forts. Jesus Christ. Yeah. Look at that. Level 8 fort. That's bogus, man. Fully defensive, mild winter due to siege. It's not really that much. Improved foraging, expanded supply. Yeah, so they're not really taking that much attrition. That's a shame. Because that's really the only thing they have with all their armies trapped here. Do the Catholics even have claims here? No, nobody's claiming anything. That's also one thing. It's so odd. Why is nobody fabricating any claims? But yeah, I guess those are the only things going on. So, well, let's scroll out, zoom out, and see the big scene. See what's going on. So yeah, the Shia are completely gone almost. Although, well, they still hold on to a little bit of provinces. The Sunni are wrecked. And Ibadi are probably the best Catholic nation around, but even they are doing very, very bad. So Zoroastrians did surprisingly well, considering that they're the only ones in their religion group. Jews did not do that well, but they're still around at least. The Sikh kind of re-emerged. I thought they're the first one to go away, but instead it was the Confucians who completely went away. So yeah, there's no more Confucian provinces over here. The only two Confucian provinces are these two uncolonized provinces who will probably stay uncolonized until the end of the game because it seems like nobody is actually interested in them, which is a shame, really. Somebody should definitely colonize this. I really don't care who it is at this point. Even if it's a reformed, I don't care. I just want all the provinces to be colonized, please. But yeah, some nations just stopped colonizing. I don't know. It's so weird. And yeah, it seems like the Catholics have now broken through to the defenses here, and now sieging things much quicker. And we have reformed revolutionaries over here. Okay, I'm probably not going to do much. I wonder if the Protestants will use it. Oh, actually, no. Here's the thing. The Protestants could declare war right now and occupy a lot of stuff. That's possible, because the blockade is still intact. But as soon as this war, as these two guys peace out and the blockade falls, all of these 200,000 men will rush out. And yeah, the war has ended, at least. Okay, so both of these people had a separate war. So what did they take? Okay, so they took 2 provinces. And the Catholics? Not really much. Alright, did you at least use your alliances? No, he still has the alliance. What the hell is going on? I'm not happy about this late game. People are not really doing... The Zoroastrians had a nice peace deal, but none of the other guys are really taking provinces or... What the hell is going on? Seriously. I thought we're gonna see like these big peace deals where we really see the world shape, take forms in favor of one big nation, but no, it's not the case. They're just, you know, taking 2 bits and pieces. Okay, and now we have the Ibadi. Ibadi Australia is fighting an independence war now. Oh, I see. Zoroastrian Empire and the Hindus are supporting Ibadi Australia against the Catholics, Jews, Mahayana, and obviously Ibadi. Alright, so let's check that out. Okay, so it seems like these two guys are probably gonna win. It really depends. It really depends. I mean, the Catholics probably have the biggest army, but they have to get troops over. The Jews are just kind of useless in between here, but they're taking part. Ibadi probably gonna lose. They just got their ass handed to them by the Coptics in the war prior to this. And obviously the Zoroastrians are just gonna rush in there and yeah, besiege them. So yeah, they just lost all of their army. Poor guys. Yeah. And the Sikh are still fighting. Why are you losing your war? You're only at 1%. Oh, he still has Shirvan. An imperialist war. Yeah, if you can't reach a capital, don't make the capital the war goal. It's really not that smart. It's really not that smart. So yeah, the Sikh are probably just, it's going to be a stalemate. They're not going to get anything out of this. They only have 1%. Yeah, not going to win. So the Zoroastrians rush in, destroy the Ibadi here. Very cool. I wonder if the Ibadi get anything, if the Zoroastrians get anything, or if the Ibadi Australia is just gonna, you know, proclaim its independence. The Hindu have now revolutionary uprising as well, but they have, it seems like they have troops everywhere. 100,000 men are probably gonna come to take care of Ibadi Australia, who does not have an army. Oh, there's its navy. That was its navy. Probably that had its army. Nope. Oh, so Hindu and Ibadi have their army over here. Yeah, it's probably not the best choice, because now you have no way of getting it back. Okay, and that is also occupied Ibadi Australia. Okay. So I have the overseas territory occupied, but now there are revolutionaries in the Philippines. Alright. Zoroastrians just carpet sieging these 3 forts here. I think the war is pretty straightforward. It really depends what the Catholics do, but yeah, perhaps not much is gonna happen. I mean, that's also possible. The late game is kind of disappointing, actually. I really thought there's more stuff going on. I really thought these guys would colonize and just finish up the world, but they only have 27 years left, and the only ones colonizing in Europe is the Norse Empire, and over here it's only the Reformed. So that's really a shame. Something I did not want to see. Alright guys, so how are you doing? The war is creeping forward quite slowly. It seems like. Zoroastrians are definitely pushing in, and yeah, they completely annihilate Ibadi troops. That's just amazing. Are these guys bankrupt? Nah, can't imagine. They're not bankrupt, that would be odd. And troops has landed here. Oh, Jews and Catholics have landed over in Ibadi Australians' homeland, so I think as soon as they take the capital of Viora, which doesn't even have a fucking fort, it only has the starting fort. Wow, that's pretty bad. So yeah, once they take the capital, and they're already besieging it, I think that's it. That's the war. Yep, control Leora. And soon that will fall, and that's most of their war score, to be honest. Wow. So perhaps they will not get their independence after all. The Hindus are not really committing too many troops because probably their navy has been beaten. So the Zoroastrians rush in here, but yeah, they're probably not going to be able to siege quick enough, especially since Muscat is over here. They now send a force. Will you capture the capital? No, he's in Suhar. Once Suhar falls, I wonder if he's actually going to take the capital, because that might be the only way for Ibadi Australia to get its independence. But yeah, okay, so now they're going for the capital. Interesting. So, this could get any way now, but probably Australia will peace out before Muscat can be captured. This is level 9 fort. Jesus. Oh no, it's actually 8, but the capital city as well. That's pretty amazing. And oh, the Hindus just got a huge rebellion. Look at all these revolutionaries. So that's probably the first nation. I don't think they're going to recover from this, especially with their navy destroyed, so that they're not even able to get their troops over. So yep, the Hindu will probably be the first revolutionary country in the world. Yep, there are 50,000 men trapped here. Ibadi, Australia is being besieged by Jews and Catholics alike. Yeah, so this war is probably going to be over very soon. Poor guys. But yeah, for sure this episode is over, so thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll hope to see you next time. It's Gironca, signing off.